My name's Ken Wilder. I'm Professor of Aesthetics at the University of Arts in London.
My name's Aaron McPeake, and I'm an associate lecturer at Camberwell, Chelsea, and Wimbledon. For me, being legally blind for the last 20 something years, sensory aspects of making work and being a recipient are really important. And it's not just about some replacement for one sense by another. My work you can touch it, you can sound it, you can listen to it. For me, it's about that idea of encountering the sound.
We realized that we both had an interest in the relationship between the space and the artwork and the role of perception in that, and the role of perception that went beyond just the visual. And I think this is what's sort of really valuable in a sense of a lasting legacy to the project, a legacy that has the potential to shift curatorial policy and conventions in terms of how people engage with sculptural practice within museum contexts.
The idea is to feed that back into the sector, that these things become something that are discussed and considered at policy level rather than, oh, let's do something for disabled people. It's something that's to be more integrated into the policies and procedures of institutions.
We put in a bid for the Arts and Humanities Research Council's exhibition fund, which was a major grant of £250,000. There was one award and we won it. We developed a whole network of blind and partially blind artists. We worked with some fantastic partner organizations, with Tate, with the Wellcome Collection, with the Henry Moore Institute, with Shape Arts, and also with Vocalize and the Disordinary Architecture Project. We started to think, well, what happens when actually that engagement starts from acknowledgement of a diversity of perceptual acuities? So people can have different ways of perceiving the world, people have different kind of bodies and different ways of engaging with art, and rather this kind of normative ableist association of one beholder as a kind of universal, we started to think about, well, what happens when we overturn that? And we start to say, well, what does everyone benefit from a consideration of different ways of engaging through different senses? And that was the kind of, in a way, the start of the project. We really felt that most exhibitions exclude blind and partially blind people. The network was really important for us in that it raised a lot of questions, which is really feeding into the curatorial process for the exhibition that's going to be happening next year.
We've had 3 rules to this project, which is access is at every level and at every stage, that the majority of the artists are blind or partially blind, and that the works are all to be of a multisensory nature.
If we consider blindness and we consider blind beholders, what happens to the whole of sculpture? How can we question what sculptural practice it is in a way that enriches in it and opens up that possibility of touching the works, of interacting with them for all beholders, not just for blind people, so we all benefit? Something that we call blindness gain. In a way, actually everyone benefits from that chance to interact in this kind of very much enriched way.